creating a more robust report in Google Analytics. So in the last lesson, we created a very basic report for our boss, John. Let's create something a little more robust. Now, first of all, John loved the email marketing report we created him. However, he had another idea. He thinks it'd be better if we could create a report which summarizes all website channels and associate those with the traffic and revenue generated. So in this lesson, we're going to go through the exact same steps as last time. First, we're going to plan our report. We're going to outline everything it needs to contain. Then we're going to set it up. We'll assign the needed metrics, assign the needed dimensions. We're going to set up any filters needed. We'll test our report, and then we'll set up sharing with John. So first, let's do our planning. As we mentioned, John wants to see all marketing channels and then wants to be able to drill down into each and see the campaign related to it. He also wants to see sessions and revenue metrics. So we're going to do a monthly report that hasn't changed. We're going to show this time all traffic instead of just email traffic like last time. And we're going to show all campaigns, and we're going to relate sessions and revenue to each campaign. Now let's start building. First, let's set it up. We're going to go Google Analytics. On the top nav, we're going to hit Customization, and we're going to do a new custom report. This one we'll call John's Report, and we'll call it More Robust. So, metric groups. As we mentioned before, we have two different metrics that he wants to see, sessions and revenue. So we click Add Metric, and we can start typing in sessions, and you'll see that'll filter our metrics, and we're going to scroll down until we just get to under Users, Sessions. And he also wants to see revenue. So we are going to filter for revenue. And next we'll jump on to the dimensions. Now, as John mentioned, he wanted to understand the different channels and then the campaigns associated with them. So the first dimension we're going to have is actually going to be for medium. And if you remember, this is going to bring in things at the very top level where he can look at email in general, or organic search, or paid search, affiliate, stuff like that. And what he wants to do is drill into each medium and see the actual campaign information. So the way the dimensions drill down works is that whatever you have up top is the top level, and basically imagine you can click through any medium to get to the campaign itself. We'll show you what this looks like in just a second. So we've got our metrics assigned, session and revenue, our dimensions, the medium, and then the campaign. Now, as far as filter goes, on our last report, we did create a filter to show only email traffic. We wanted it to be really simple for John. This time, he wants to see all traffic, so we're not going to apply any filters whatsoever. We're simply going to hit the Save button and see what our report looks like. All right, so here's our custom report. And what we see in the table at the bottom here are the different mediums. So we can see things like referral, organic, no medium at all, and that would be direct traffic, email, and CPC. And then we have sessions and revenue. So at a high level, we've accomplished this. We've given John his view of different mediums, the amount of traffic, and the amount of revenue. And better yet, John can click into any one medium and see the campaigns which are specifically associated. So if we click down to the email, for example, this will look a lot like the basic report we just created, where we have the different email campaigns, the number of sessions, and the revenue. And at any time, John, at the top here, can toggle and look at different mediums. A couple things we want to note in this section, since we're getting slightly more advanced, is that if this report did not do what we wanted it to do, it's really simple to edit. We would just click the Edit button up top, and we can change anything about the report there. And this concludes the setup of a slightly more robust Google Analytics report.